joining me on my program once again. I appreciate you wherever you're joining me from. I say good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Accept my greeting according to your time zone. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please kindly subscribe to my channel. Click the notification bell so that you'll be notified each time I upload a video. You can be among the first to receive it. Then go to the comment section at all times. Leave your comment, drop your contribution. If you have suggestions, make it out there. If you have any criticism, put it down on the comment section. It will make us to get better, presenting you a better program. Thank you so much. Want to conduct a referendum, but I tell you, in this era, it is that you do it peacefully or you do it by force. The Biafran people will force you to conduct it, whether you like it or not. Already we have conducted a referendum several times. During the election, you saw the referendum, 4,000 plus against 20,000 plus. It was a landslide and continue to happen. And I thank Chukwu Okayora today. So many Biafrans are waking up. So many people are waking up today, unlike before. I'm so happy when I see some elders speaking up about this sit at home. Some elders are already adding their own voice for the sit at home in Lagos. Like Lagos should be shut down. This is something we must do. Some elders are already adding their voice. And that is what genuine elders, people who value their own life and value their people, that is what they're supposed to be doing. Every hand is supposed to be on deck, talking about this. We have to let Lagos State know that we exist. We have to let Lagos State know that we have a contribution to make. We have to Lagos State to know that we made it. We made them, not them make us. They didn't. Every single thing we own in Biafra, in Lagos State, we worked for it. We never stole it from anybody. We worked for it. In fact, we committed a lot. We worked double. If it is buying of land, we buy it at a very expensive rate. A rate that they themselves cannot afford. And that is why you see Biafrans own every property in Lagos. Because even when a Lagosian comes to buy the property, they will not sell to him. Because he can't afford it. He can't afford it. We never force them to sell. Even when they have a property to sell, they will continue to look for an Igbo Biafran. If you see a Yoruba man or somebody, a Lagosian, want to sell a property, they will continue to look for a Biafran to buy it. Even when they see their fellow Lagosian, they will not sell it to the person. They won't. Then after buying it, you turn around and begin to attack the same people that they are taking over your land. Taking over your land how? But when you needed that money and you sold those property, the money was good for you. You used the money to throw party and solve your problem. Now that you have solved your problem, you feel that you're okay. Now you are looking for trouble. You are looking for trouble. You want to take back what you have sold. You cannot eat your cake and have it. It is not done anywhere. You can eat your cake and have it. And that is what we want to demonstrate to them. That is what the Biafran people must demonstrate to them, that they cannot eat their cake and have it. That is why the Biafran people have to engage on that sit at home. Let Lagos State know that there are people who have invested there, and there are people who are making that very place function. There are people who are making Lagos State function. Lagos State is not running itself. There are people that are running it. The Agbaru in the street that is attacking the Biafran people, they are not the ones running Lagos State. None of them is paying a tax. None of them have an investment. All they do is to extort money. They extort money from people who are doing their hard-earned job. Extorting their money from them. That is what they do. And nobody cares. Nobody cares. Biafran people in Lagos, if you don't make a statement now, it is going to be difficult in time to come. You haven't seen nothing yet. You have not seen anything yet. If you're a Biafran in Lagos and you think you have seen it all, you have not seen nothing yet. They are still coming with attack. They are still coming with more attack is going to come. More destruction is going to come. They are going to take more lives if nothing is done. That is why you must use this opportunity to make a strong statement. Make a strong statement so that they will know that you do not permit what is going on. The time is now for us to make that statement. We cannot continue to mark time at all the time. We cannot continue to beg for something that we know we can do for ourselves. We cannot continue to be a second-class citizen in a place where we are supposed to be the first class. We cannot continue to beg for something that belongs to us. Enough is enough. And that statement must be made. Every Biafran all over the world, wherever you have to add your own voice. You must add your own voice. I thank Chukwu that some elderly people are speaking out, adding their own voice to make a strong statement by this sit at home. The date will be announced in April. And when it's announced, no matter what your business is in Lagos State, as long as you're a Biafran, listen once again, a Biafran, this very message is not for other people. It's not for other citizens. They can go to their business, do whatever they want to do. Go ahead. But Biafran people will observe a sit at home. If you're a Biafran, you are selling on the street, you are selling in a shop, you are a driver, either a KK driver, taxi driver, a cab driver, whatever driver you are, you own a business, you own a company, you own whatever you own. When that sit at home is pronounced, it will be a day of rest for you. A peaceful protest. Let us do it and let us see. Let us do it. Let the whole world see the effect of the Igbo Biafrans in Lagos. You are taken for granted so much. You think it's going to stop? Last time the Oba of Lagos threatened you to throw you into the lagoon. The Oba of Lagos in the last election threatened to throw the Igbos into the lagoon in open video before the whole world. The state government never said anything about it. The federal government never intervened, said anything about it. Nobody made any comment about it, and it went that way. And in this election, they have now implemented every single thing that that man said. You saw that in this election, that some of the places, it was the traditional ruler in the area, the Bale in the area was the person that was given order to destroy shops and properties that are being owned by Igbo Biafrans. That is how serious it is. And if you know you are a Biafran, you must participate in it. Remember, you remember when they were attacking you, the only way to identify you is simple. A woman made a very stunning video about how they identify the Igbo Biafran. If your armpit is not smelling, if you are not dirty, if you are fair in complexion, if you own a car, if you have a good life, you own a house, you are automatically an Igbo person. And in conclusion, I tell you, if you are from the southern part of Nigeria, continue to deceive yourself. You are an Igbo person. Anytime they come against Igbo, they will come against you. Take it or leave it. Whether you believe it or not, it's up to you. If you listen to it, it's going to save you. If you don't listen to it, don't worry. When your head is off, you will understand. If you are from this old southeastern part of Nigeria, if you're from the old southeastern part of Nigeria, you are an Igbo person. It doesn't matter whom you think you are. It is not to dehumanize you. It is not to dominate you. It is not to take over you. I am now telling you the reality of today. The reality of today is that if you are from the old southeastern region, you are an Igbo person. And that is the reality you must know. We have been saying this thing. Mazen Nandekano himself has been preaching it. There was a message that Mazen Nandekano preached when he said that we are all Igbos. Some people attacked him because of that message. It wasn't because he was trying to dominate you or take away your language or your tongue. No. He was trying to pass you an information which you failed to hold on to. These people, the Fulanese, and the rest of them, they treat us as one people. They see every one of us as one. They identify every one of us as Inyamiri. The Fulanese, they identify everybody from the old southeastern region. They identify as Inyamiri. They don't need to come and ask you, do you speak Efik, or you speak Ejok, or you speak Calabar? They don't have to do that. They even extend it to Edo brothers, even though most of our Edo brothers are not Biafrans. So many of our Edo brothers are not Biafrans, but yet they extend it to Edo person. When they see somebody from Edo state, fair in complexion, well dressed, well looking, clean, they term him a Biafran. And when they are going after a Biafran, they go after somebody from Edo state, Delta state, anybody that from that area, old southeastern region, you are in for a soup. This is the reality of today. We have spoken about it for a very long time. Mazen Nandekano have revealed this for a very long time. You were not paying attention. But today, you see it play out in Lagos State. What was the yardstick they used to attack Igbos in Lagos? How do they identify them? Do they come to them and ask them, are you Igbo or not? They don't ask. All they need to do is to look at your face and identify you. And I did a program when I told you that if you're from the old Southeastern region, once you look at your fellow person from old Southeastern region, you see a replica of yourself. When you look at your brother in old Southeastern region, you will see a replica of yourself. If you don't, that means you're not human. If you don't, it's either you're not human or you're pretending or you don't have common sense. If a stranger can be able to identify you as one, why wouldn't you identify yourself as one? That is the question that every one of us should answer. If a stranger that is outside the old Southeastern region can identify everybody from the old Southeastern region as one people, address them by one name, treat them the same, why wouldn't you begin to treat yourself as one people? What stops you from treating yourself as one people? We have to wake up, and the time is now. There's no more time to be blackmailing, sending propaganda, arguing and talking about unnecessary issues. Biafra is going home. All thanks to our spokesperson, Mazi Simon Ekpa, who has been doing a lot of diplomatic work recently. A lot of diplomatic work is undergoing. So it doesn't matter whether you key in or you don't key. That you key in into the struggle today is for your own benefit. It's going to save you. It's going to save you. It's going to keep you alive until when we get back home finally. But if you decide to choose otherwise and you ignore the struggle, you expose your life to danger. You expose yourself to danger, and whatever you see, you take. And before I go, my final advice: if you are in Biafra land, a Biafran, please, I beg you in the name of Chukwu Okariom, do not expose your life to danger unnecessarily. Don't die a careless death. He doesn't want it. If you are in Biafra land, old Southeastern region, the only voice that we listen to today that is genuine and willing to fight for you and I is our spokesperson, Mazi Simon Ekpa. Any instruction you did not hear from him, any instruction you didn't hear from the autopiloted group, ignore it. Any instruction that is not coming from the autopiloted platform, ignore it. You are only exposing yourself to danger. We are not in competition with anybody. We have said it. If you know what you will do to bring Biafra, go ahead and bring Biafra. If you bring Biafra before us, we meet in Biafra. If we bring it before you, we always still meet in Biafra and we settle our differences. That is what our spokesman, Mazi Simon Ekpa, said. We are not in a competition. We don't compete with each other. If you know the effort you will make to get Biafra in your own way that you feel is better, go ahead and do it. But do not expose the Biafran people to danger. And Biafrans, do not expose yourself to danger. Do not listen to unnecessary instruction, just like the protest you are seeing. We have lost life in that process already. Lives have been lost, and more lives will be lost if care is not taken. And this is why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu put a stop to all those things. He said it in his own word. No more protests in Biafra land. No more gathering in Biafra land. No more meetings. No more contributions. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu make that expressly clear. But today, some people, out of trying to compete with our spokesperson because they see that he's making waves, now they want to feel relevant. You begin to expose Biafrans, ignorant ones, to danger. For every life that is lost, somebody is going to pay. For every life of Biafran that is lost in that protest, somebody will be held responsible. But Biafrans, we have lost a lot. We do not want to lose people carelessly anymore. If we must lose, we will know the reason why we are losing. We can't fight a careless fight. We will not fight to lose anymore. We will fight to win. And if we are losing a soul, we know why we are losing. May Chukwu Okike Abiama continue to guide and protect every one of us. Everyone that have joined us on this very broadcast, if you are connecting, please try to share this broadcast. I beg you in the name of Chukwu Okike Abiama, try to share. This very platform where we are broadcasting is a new platform. A new platform. So we are trying to make sure we get our audience involved on this very place so that we can be able to broadcast here. In our former platform, the King David Exploit Expose, they have restricted us from going live there. I can no longer make a live program here. So I do my live program on Chooks for Survivor. After the live program, then I share it on King David's Exploit Expose. So please, wherever you are watching from, each time you key in after watching, I beg you in the name of Chukwu Okike Abiama, share the program in every platform that you belong. Share it in your own WhatsApp group, share it in your own Facebook, share it in your page, share it anywhere so that we can be able to reach out to people. The radical evangelism continues. We will continue to send this message across until Biafra comes, and it's coming very soon. May Chukwu Okike Abiama guide and protect everyone that have listened to this program. May Chukwu Okike Abiama guide and protect all the Biafran people, all the Udugwa people, all the Middle Beltans. May Chukwu Okike Abiama continue to guide and protect all our media warriors, the Umuada, who are doing great job. May Chukwu Okike Abiama guide and protect them. Our spokesperson, Master Simon Epa, may Chukwu Okike Abiama continue to guide and protect him, secure him, build a wall of fire around him that no enemy, spiritually and physically, will happen over him. May Chukwu Okike Abiama guide and protect our Supreme Damazin Nnamdi Kanu, wherever he is. We commit Mazen Nnamdi Kanu in the hand of Chukwu Okike Abiama for grace, for favor, for strength. May Chukwu Okike Abiama be with him. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being with me. I appreciate you, and I will be back here tomorrow by the special guest of Chukwu Okike Abiama. Thank you so much, and stay safe. Bye-bye.